Welcome to the Purr Podcast, your favorite feline-focused podcast, where we dive into all things feline, medicine, surgery, behavior, and of course, a sprinkle of veterinary gossip along the way.
I'm Dr. Jolle Kirpensteijn, feline fanatic, surgery nerd, and self-proclaimed lover of all things awkwardly cat-related.
And I'm Dr. Susan Little, proud cat vet, podcast enthusiast, and your guide to the wonderfully weird world of feline medicine. Let's get started.
Hi, I'm Dr. Susan Little.
And this is Dr. Jolle Kirpensteijn, the Purr Podcast.
Yes, and we are very pleased because we're doing an extra special with our great friend Steve Dale, because there is some exciting news, right?
There is.
Before we go there, we need to say you're also a repeat offender. We had the other repeat offender also during today's taping. So
Yes.
you two are battling for the top.
Yes.
I think Mike Lappin has me beat, and he has done more of these, but I'm determined to catch up. This
We'll
is
get you caught
strange.
up.
I'm going back. Usually when there's three guests, the third one sits on the side.
Really?
Now
Not
I'm
for
going.
us.
Now I'm going like that.
We're doing like a sandwich.
I know. So this is the exciting news.
Right.
Feline hypertrophic cardiomyopathy, heart disease, the most common one in cats.
Yes.
I believe the data now is 1 in 8 cats.
It is far more common than we know,
Yep.
because it can be hard to detect in its
Yep.
form. But you have a very personal connection, and as long as you don't cry and make me cry.
I might. A number of years ago,
Indeed.
we had a dog that did animal.
Hey, what? Okay, sorry.
What is
Just-
that?
Here we go again. Okay. The D word is not to be mentioned in this podcast.
Okay, we had a.
It's a bottle of wine per time, so this is one.
Oh,
I get a bottle of wine.
No,
No.
you have to.
I don't like the way that works. So a canine
Yes, better.
did animal-assisted therapy at places like the Rehabilitation Institute of Chicago. I taught our little canine all these little tricks to do, and my wife came home one day and said, "You know what? See, I can say canine. Look at this."
yeah, but he's almost a cat. That's why he's allowed.
He is wonderful, Chippy. So, came home one day and said, "You know what? It would be really great if you taught our dog, Lucy at the time,
Our canine.
Okay, nine.
2 bottles of wine,
Two.
a new trick."
Yeah.
And I thought, and I don't know why I thought this, I'm going to go to Toys R Us
Yeah.
and get a little kid's piano
Yeah.
and teach the canine
Yeah.
how to play
I love this part of the story.
the piano.
Yeah.
And I begin the process of clicker training. I take the clicker out, I close the door to the room we're in, and I click and treat and click and treat, and slowly the paw's lifting toward the piano key, slowly lifting toward the piano key, and I didn't close the door all the way.
Yeah.
So in comes a cat
Cat.
named Ricky,
Uh-huh.
a Devon Rex cat, then about 9 months old, give or take. Very outgoing cat who looks at me, looks at the canine, and looks at the piano and
Yeah.
goes, ping, 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 ping,
It's
ping.
a little feline Mozart that came in.
A Meowsart, yes.
Mozart.
Uh-huh.
That's it. I
And
love it.
I had a prodigy.
And then a
A
star was
prodigy.
born.
Yes,
A star
and we
was
would
born.
appear at do recitals
Right.
at Petco and PetSmart because
Yeah.
our cat loved going out.
Right. And what had the cat a special tune or just made it up? Just like
Original.
Mozart.
Original.
Was original.
Improvisational
Yes.
jazz.
Improvisational.
Improv.
I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Right.
So then I taught Ricky the cat all of these other things, and it was so easy to do.
Right.
We had this connection. So he could jump through hoops. He could, if you had like a dog.
3. I'm gonna put a counter on
It's
that.
almost a case.
I'm gonna put a
Yes,
counter
we're
on
getting
these
there.
videos.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Did Lappin have this problem?
Yes.
Only
Or-
one. Only
No.
one. Oh, he did multiple too?
Okay. I need to talk to him about this. So,
We'll give
If
you
you
the
could-
name of the winery.
so if you had one of those canines do a downstay and another and another and another all lined up, or for that matter, can I say little kids? Little kids doing downstay. So Ricky would jump over one, over the other. I knew all of these fun things, but then cats didn't do that stuff. So television was interested. He was on all of these national TV shows. And me being in media, that was easy enough to make happen.
Right.
So then one day, we go to the veterinary clinic for a checkup. My veterinarian says, you need to bring Ricky in with the piano because you've not done a recital for us.
Right.
So there we are.
They wanted a private event.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're in this exam room, and none of them are very big, right?
Right.
Enough room, maybe for a Great Dane. I didn't say the D word.
No, it's
A
good.
Great
Good job.
Dane. Thank you very
Very
much.
good,
A
very
Great Dane, maybe a
person or two.
technician, a veterinarian, and the people who came on the other end of the leash.
And the piano.
Maybe. Yes, maybe. So there we were with Ricky and the piano in this exam room, but everyone that was in the waiting room, 10 of those D words,
Yes.
yeah, and their people,
Yes.
and the entire staff. So everyone is squeezed in this room, and Ricky does his thing without a problem. He doesn't care. Yeah, I mean, we've had red lights looking at him. I mean, all of these television personalities, Ricky's happy to perform wherever he is. So Ricky does it,
Right.
and then the veterinarian begins the exam. And doing what you would do first, maybe take out the stethoscope,
Yep.
listen to the heart, and her expression on her face changed.
Oh.
And everyone out of the room. And sometimes when you know stuff, that's not a good thing.
It is.
No.
And he was diagnosed ultimately after the ultrasound, the cardiac ultrasound, with
Right.
feline hypertrophic cardiomyopathy.
Which is a thickening of the heart muscle, just for people.
No, that's
Right.
and I was devastated because anyone would be devastated with any cat they love.
Sure.
But when you work with an animal, when you're out there as a
I know.
partner,
It's a level
it's-
up.
Yeah, it is. It truly is. And
Very hard.
I don't know, about a year and a half later,
Yeah.
he just dropped, as happens. Sudden
Wow.
death is one of the things that can happen.
Yep.
They can throw a thromboembolism.
At that time, there were not a lot of options, I guess, for treatment.
Until recently,
Yeah,
which
no, I
is
just want to say,
yeah,
so
you're
that-
correct.
So you're
Right.
right, and
Yeah.
thank you. So the treatment options then, you'd hope,
Mhm.
would prevent the disease from progressing as quickly.
Right.
It really
Yeah, so-
wasn't a treatment, really.
No, you did more, try to help a little bit
Stabilize.
with the stabilize with the clinical
Yeah,
science,
yeah,
but you didn't
yeah.
really do anything.
Exactly.
But that has changed now.
It has. So
Thanks to
Ricky.
yeah.
started
and
with Ricky, but
Yeah.
then
a company from Ireland
right.
called Trivium Vet said, okay, and Dr. Josh Stern, veterinary cardiologist
Right.
at North Carolina State, and colleagues who did clinical trials. This wasn't just somebody's idea. This might work without,
And
So
those clinical trials were supported by also an organization. Don't forget to mention that, or is that not the case?
Yes, it is.
which
Where'd the money come from?
Oh, a variety of different places, including EveryCat Health Foundation, which is so the nonprofit that I began the Ricky Fund with all those years ago.
I wanted you to
Yeah,
explain
thank
the
you.
Ricky Fund.
Thank you.
Yeah,
because-
thank you.
Yeah.
When Ricky died, I went to what was then called the Feline Foundation, which you were the president of,
Yeah,
and
it's a long time ago.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's how long ago it was.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
the EveryCat Health Foundation is what it's called now. Same organization, everycat.org. And this organization then said, okay, we'll begin, which is what I wanted. I asked for this, a fund. I put in X amount of dollars, but because Ricky was so public then, people donated,
Yeah.
and we raised money. And that money raised, I was told by the company from Ireland that came to me, made a difference because now we better understand
Oh,
what
gosh,
we want to
yes.
treat.
Yes, from the inception of the Ricky Fund, I guess until today, the Ricky Fund helped so many studies in hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know how many.
Many dozens.
Many dozens,
Yeah,
I
so
would say.
so what we learned is
About the genetics we
the
learned.
yes, thank you. So certain breeds, we actually now understand
Yep.
the genetic defect, the
And we can
specific
test
gene.
them
Yeah,
even
exactly,
more, even
exactly. But any cat of any breed or any mix can get this. So while that's good for those breeds, it wasn't even perfect then. It was a help. It wasn't a solution. We also learned what drugs might not work. Right? That's science.
You're exactly right.
And people don't talk about that enough.
Right.
And they call it a failure. No, it really isn't in a way.
I agree.
Yeah, it's something, okay, we thought might work, but now we know that doesn't work.
Move on.
So we can try this approach instead. And rapamycin is the name of the drug.
Yeah, so rapamycin is a very old drug.
Right, it is.
So I'm curious as to how did somebody one day go, oh, let's try rapamycin? Like, what's the...
I don't know the answer to that. It's a great question.
It's
but
curious
yeah.
Why
but
that drug?
I don't know.
But there's probably a reason, but...
Yeah. But what's wonderful is all of the clinical trials have demonstrated that, are you ready?
Yes.
The thickening, so if this is the thickening, it's not that thick.
Yeah.
But if this is the thickening, and this was where it was in the first place, it goes back.
Wow.
Over what period of time are we?
Yeah, how long?
Quickly.
No.
Quickly.
In a matter of months.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is...
At least that's what the trials have shown.
And the clinical signs disappear? Or?
If there are clinical signs, and many of these cats don't have clinical signs.
Until they suddenly...
They just die.
But
and that's the trick.
What does it do to make it?
I don't know. I don't know the pathogenesis of this I don't know. And I don't know that anyone completely knows. There are people that can better answer that than me, but I don't know that I don't care. Yeah. What I care about is cats will be living now that otherwise might not have. Yeah. And to think that now they said there would never be a treatment for FIP.
I know. It's
always
just
considered fatal.
One
and
after
now
the other, we have these solutions coming up.
We have
it's
oral
just
drugs
amazing.
for diabetes.
Right.
Every time I did this, so we're at the Western Vet Conference in Las Vegas, and every time I've lectured here, I always take a moment and say to the audience, sometimes I pinch myself because I wouldn't.
And you're part of that story
Maybe
too.
Pinch him instead.
We'll pinch Steve instead.
Right.
But
felt good. Thank you very much.
All of these things happening within a couple of years is unprecedented.
Yeah. But you know why it is so? That's why I'm so happy you're here. Institutions like the Wing Foundation and EveryCat
Same thing. Yeah.
Without those institutions, we would not be here.
No.
For both of the examples that we gave, without their help, their support, their tenacity to support this research is the reason that we're here. So
and they're
I'm
toiling
so
away.
for that.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you. I'm proud
working
to be
away in the background almost, right?
Since, people don't know.
Since what, the late 60s, early 70s?
However many 56 or 7 years
long
ago
time.
is. Yeah, a long time.
So let me ask a request now for our audience. If you want to do something good, support
EveryCat.
EveryCat.org.
That's
Go
it.
there, send them some money. It doesn't have to be a lot, but they will do amazing things with it because you have shown that. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So
Thank you both.
I have one last question because I know our viewers are going to think, and since the news started to break recently about rapamycin, vets have been asking me, where can I get it?
Where can I get it?
Nowhere yet.
And exactly, so...
So this summer or this fall, depending on the Food and Drug Administration Center for Veterinary Medicine, but it's happening this year, which is amazing.
Right.
So it will come to the U.S. market. And it's an Irish company, you said.
Yeah, it's called
Can you get it in
Vet.
Ireland already?
I don't know.
It might not
I
be
don't know. It's
licensed
a good
there.
question.
Right.
I just don't know.
And what's the form? Is it a pill? Is it's a pill?
Yeah.
And is it taken every day?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to guess. I don't want to guess. I don't want to guess.
Dr. Susan, to be continued.
Yes, to be continued.
I will know more very soon, and I would love to be
Well, you'll be
continued.
back for an update.
Right. Yeah, and that way, Lappin isn't in the seat.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you know what? My hair is much better.
It's the Game of Thrones.
It's
here.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Thank you, guys.
This was wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Steve.
This is the Purr Podcast.
This is the Purr Podcast, where we talk cats, laugh a lot, and learn something new every episode. Together, we bring you the latest updates, surprising cases, expert interviews, and just a touch of chaos, because nothing with cats ever goes as planned.
So whether you're a seasoned veterinary pro, a new grad, or you're just here for the cat puns, you've come to the right place.